Well, hey everybody. Making our way toward Bowling Springs and then to Carlisle, and then kind of see how we feel to see if we want to go to the next shelter or if we're going to stay at Carlisle or what. There's like a 14-mile section there that you ain't supposed to camp. So we're just going to assess the situation and see what's there. But or how we feel. Might be able to pull off, just do the 26 miles. I'm not for sure what we're going to do yet. So anyway, just trucking along this morning. Slept well last night. Didn't have enough. I don't think I woke up once after eating yesterday and made it to camp. I was about done for. So anyway, slept very well and just looking at a new day rolling on through. Not really a lot. I think there's one little rock scramble, or one rock scramble we got to go up and over this morning, and a creek that I think that's kind of wider than what the rocks is that we got to cross. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. I know once we get over this little rock scramble, and down in the Bowling Springs, it starts to flatten out, and it's flat like that for about 14 miles. So anyway, just going to walk on, and I'll catch you here in a little bit. This must be the rock maze I keep hearing about. We'll see how this goes. You just come up and go in this little, in between these two rocks, and then there's a big old rock field on up here that you gotta maneuver around. It looks like they got little arrows on the rock to kind of direct you. Some more of this rocky maze we're going to be going through. Here's the original center point knob of when Earl Schaefer walked AT. This was the midpoint of the AT. Pennsylvania farmland just bounced out into this field here. Coming into Bowling Springs. Here's another iron furnace here at Bowling Springs. Right there. Hey! Bowling Springs. That's a beautiful place. They've got the little lake drained right now, doing construction on it. Tulips. What's left of them. We've been crossing farmland, backyards, and old family cemeteries. I was gonna see the chambers, and them some old graves in there. But the Chamber family cemetery, pretty neat. Pretty neat. I love the writing on the old tombs and stuff, or the old gravestones, and the old wrought iron fence. But it's been really flat through this section. So I'm crossing I-81. You see some of the Virginia or Pennsylvania countryside right there. Farmland. It's about the highest point I've seen in a little bit. Little mother and her little ducks. That must be the daddy out there. The little ducks is staying real close to her. He's teaching them. Getting over there in the current a little bit. Daddy, he's going on upstream. Up through there. Well, she's in the current with the ducks. She's trying to get them little babies they're holding on. She getting them across. Look at her. She's staying below them. Protecting them little babies. She knows exactly what she's doing. Neat little tunnelway under the road, or went under bridges, but not a private tunnel such as this. This is pretty neat. I love the stonework it's got. They've put a lot of time into it. It's been a pretty good day today. We went from the James Fry shelter to the Darlington shelter. Stopped in Bowling Springs and got me some food and got a small canister of fuel and some bug spray, and then got some water at the building there in town, and then hit the trail again and got up here to the Darlington shelter. It's coming up in a little over a mile, total for 26.3 miles. I think that's my biggest day hiking yet, but I'll tell you what, I can feel it. But I also didn't want to stay at the hotel, and they didn't have really good options back in town, I don't think. So anyway, and it's not been that, the elevation's not been all that bad. Coming out of town is only 1,100 foot climb, so anyway, that wasn't all that bad. Tell you what, this is a bird watcher's paradise. Coming through those fields by the river and a couple little marshy places. Man, I saw a lot of cardinals, a lot of ducks, and other birds I don't know the names of, and saw some woodpeckers, and I thought I saw an owl, but fly, I got kind of close in there, and it was, I think it was an owl fly off, but I'm not for sure on that. But been a lot of people out hiking today. Man, I'll tell you what, the last 2 days has been filled with a lot of stuff. I actually passed over the halfway yesterday and then made 1,100 miles. So trucking along through Pennsylvania. So anyway, if there's not a lot of people here at the shelter, I'll give you the show of the shelter. The last couple times they've been packed, so we will see. Nice view right before the shelter overlooking Pennsylvania. A little farmhouse right there, all right in front of us. Nice little area. Tell you what, it's flat in there. Darlington Gap Shelter. It always looks like a brand new one, but I bet you they've just painted it from the back here. Dang, I don't know if there's anybody here or not. Yeah, I hear some people. Good morning, everybody. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We'll go into, I think we dodged the rain that we were supposed to have got last night. And we'll go into Dunn Cannon, do some laundry, and see if I can find a place to take a bath and get me something to eat, and some food I gotta resupply, and then I think I'm gonna hike back out. I'm not for sure yet what I'm gonna do, but figure it out, see how far the next town is. I haven't looked. So anyway, feels good out here this morning. Feels really good. I was sore last night, I'll tell you that. Don't want to try that again for a little bit, but I know my legs cramped about all night, so I had some electrolyte drink I kept beside of me, so I take some of it. But anyway, I'm just hauling all down through here. I'm not sure what we've got in store today. I guess we'll all find out together. I see him on down through there. Great hayfield. Walking through. Of course, the dew's on it, so you got your shoes already wet. But just rolling hills. Nice view this morning. Overlooking some of the hills and farmland and valleys of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Forgot where I was at there for a minute. Feels good out here this morning. Got a breeze going. I know that. Hawk Rock. Beautiful countryside. Well, we're coming in the Dunn Cannon. That trail is tricky back there. Somehow I missed a blaze or something or other and ended up on the side of a hill on a path, but it's like they had rerouted it or something. I don't know. It took me forever to get back, and I never did find where I missed the trail at, but I did finally spill out onto the road, but I was following you could tell where the blazes was at, but it was blacked out, so I don't know. I guess I could get me a new Ford. Looks like they got a sun tow. War memorial for Dunn Cannon. Nice piece of armament. Now here's the Doyle Hotel. I think it's closed today, so wasn't able to eat here, but they say the food's good, so I'll take their word at it. It's like a icon for the AT. I'm gonna go underneath this narrow train bridge here. Getting ready to cross over the Juanita River. Well, here's the Juanita River. A lot of bridges over there. Pretty neat. A lot of traffic on this little road. Crossing the Tank River now, and I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's going on down through there too. A lot of traffic on this road. It's pretty back over through there. And sometimes you just gotta wait on a train so that you can cross the tracks. This must be a pretty long one. That's backing up as I got here, so I couldn't cross. That's nice. Here's the other side. You can see a train going there in the distance. Looking out across the Pennsylvania countryside, hear a dog barking down yonder. Here's our last view for today, a view from Table Rock. I'm not going to climb over there on it. It's beautiful over through there. As you can tell, it's almost sunset, but you won't see it from here. About a mile from the shelter. I'll go down here and set up my hammock. It's been a great day. Went in the Dunn Cannon and done my laundry and found a place to get a bath. I felt like an old western where you just ride into town on your horse, jump off, resupply, get a bath, and ride out. But we walked out. And I think we're going to end up doing about 23.3 miles. Something like that today. The rocks hasn't been no more worse than what was in North Carolina and Tennessee through some of those rocky parts. But I know they say they're going to get worse. So, and I count on it. Wouldn't be the AT if it wasn't. There's nothing easy except for Maryland, and it's flat. But anyway, I'll get off here tonight. We're going to end up here at the Peters Mountain Shelter. All right, y'all take it easy, and I'll see you in the morning.